Hey Libras, this is going to be your yearly horoscope for 2024. Now, as you begin the year, Jupiter will be in your 8th house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans till May 25th. And then after May 26th, it will move into your 9th house of long distance trips, foreign people, and places. So it will stay there for the rest of the year. Actually, it will stay there for 12 months. So this could bring a time where it increases travels long distance. Maybe you connect and communicate with people that live a long distance. This could also be an indication of entering college, taking classes, courses, maybe taking on new studies. Maybe it's for your career. So this could be a great time of broadening your horizons, being open to learning new things. Now, you are also going to have Uranus in the same house of the 8th house for the rest of the year, but Jupiter is moving on into the 9th house. So before it moves into the 9th house, keep an eye on the date of April 20th as a significant day that could be very beneficial for you, possibly on a financial level, because Uranus and Jupiter are going to connect very well in your 8th house on April 20th. So keep an eye 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after that date. Now, Saturn and Neptune are going to be in your 6th house all year. You will be having a full moon lunar eclipse on September 17th in this same house. So having a full moon eclipse, now every eclipse lasts 6 months, and then Saturn and Neptune connecting very well during this time, this could bring about great opportunities that could bring you more money, sales, commissions, more jobs. If you are in any kind of type of service, you should see an increase of work. But being that this is a full moon, there could be some restrictions in how you can make that happen. Maybe you have to work longer hours. Maybe you have to invest more effort just to get to that level. Now, in that full moon eclipse, Uranus actually connects very well with that eclipse. And the positives of that is Uranus is in your 8th house. So it could bring gifts, rewards, commissions, bonuses. So I think it's very, very positive. Now, Pluto will be entering your 5th house starting January 21st and will be there for the next 14, 15 years. That's going to be very, very positive because Pluto in your 5th house could increase love life, could increase maybe getting into. One thing I have noticed is people get into like hobbies or things that they felt they missed out on when they were younger, like a kid, teenage years, and now they feel they want to take it on, even if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and then you have Pluto going into your 5th house, something that maybe you missed out or you felt you missed out on when you were younger, you're suddenly going to want to take it on during when Pluto's in the 5th house. This could also bring about a time of, like I said, whether it's dating, going out, meeting different people, being more in social groups, social environments, going around, in getting involved in music, maybe movies, producing, creating, a lot of opportunities for creativity there. So I think it's actually going to be very, very positive that it could easily bring about great opportunities, great connections. The love life, if you're out there single and dating, could be a very, very positive time. A couple dates to keep an eye out for that are going to benefit your 5th house will be February 14th and February 17th. Obviously, February 14th, Libras love Valentine's Day, so this should be a very, very, very positive day to look forward to. Now, Mars will be entering your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations on November 3rd, and will stay there till June 2025. And the reason for that is because there will be a Mars retrograde that will start on December 6th and go direct February 23rd, 2025. So when you have Mars in the 11th house, you're naturally already a social sign. So Mars in your 11th house is just going to increase all that energy to just see an increase of friends, groups, connections, organizations, building new connections, meeting new people. But when it retrogrades, this could create conflicts and disagreements with friendships, groups, connections. Maybe you lose a friend. Maybe you have an argument with a friend. Maybe you create a disconnect with a friend. So that could possibly happen. When that time starts getting closer, I will discuss more about it. But just know for right now, it could create some conflict and disagreements with friendships and groups and connections. But it's a very positive social time. So it could also increase social connections with like social media, building a following, getting more on like Instagram or any of those social networks that could build a following. So something good to look forward to on that. That's going to be the big one. So I think if anything, that's the Mars retrograde is probably going to be one of the big things. And then Pluto going into your 5th house is going to be very significant. Now you're going to be having two solar eclipses, well, two eclipses that are going to be in your sign. The one that's going to be a full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th will be in your own sign and house. Each eclipse lasts 6 months, so this could bring lots of connections, attention, maybe be the center of attention, opportunities for maybe more money, relationships. And relationships could be for business, for work. So that could be a very positive time. And then you're going to have a new moon solar eclipse on October 2nd in your own sign and house. So great opportunities, you'll be the center of attention. This could bring about maybe a relationship, a marriage, maybe children in the future. Maybe if you're building to start a business, this could be a very significant time for you for all that. So keep an eye during those times. Each eclipse lasts 6 months. Could be very significant for you for the long term. Now, your partnership house will be very significant too, because on April 8th, you'll have a new moon solar eclipse, and this could be a very significant time, maybe for engagement, marriage, partnerships, relationships, building new connections. This could be for business purposes, for your own personal connections. Maybe it's building a customer base, clientele. Maybe you put yourself out there to, like I said, bring in new connections, new people. That could be very beneficial for you. So this is going to be a very significant, positive eclipse that could really benefit you for the long term. It's obviously going to be a very significant year when it comes to work, finances, building financial security and stability, and this could be a very significant year for you that could really pay off for many, many years in the future. All right, so this is going to be your yearly horoscope. Lots more to discuss throughout the year, so in my monthly horoscopes I will discuss much more, so stay tuned.